On today's episode of the vlog, we're talking about podcasting. We're going to give you 7 practical steps to launch your podcast and maximize it to increase your influence. You see, podcasting is this massively growing trend. You might have heard of the Serial podcast, Serial with an S, not a C, and how the impact that's happened out of this one podcast is reaching millions of people. Now, it's unbelievable what's happened in that podcast, but what's unbelievable is the opportunity that we have to create a podcast. We no longer have to go through radio stations or get TV time to distribute great content. We can create content without spending a lot of time or money and distribute it through podcasting. Now, we're going to talk about practical steps to get you there, but I think it's important to understand, why is podcasting such a big deal? This isn't such a new technology. It's been around for years. But what's happening is, as our mobile devices are becoming more and more a part of our daily lives, and we're on the go, we're on the move, and podcasting allows us to consume content in a passive way. You see, we could be driving, we could be exercising, we could be mowing the grass or doing the dishes, we can be doing other things and consuming a podcast. Now, you can't do that and read a book, and you can't do that and watch a video. So podcasting allows us to engage with people that are on the go, that are busy, that are doing other things, but we can really speak into their lives through those podcasts. Now, there's a lot of formats and a lot of ways to do podcasting, and that's what we're going to talk about on this episode. Now, the first step to launching your podcast is choosing a format. Now, there's lots of formats for podcasts. If you're already a listener, you understand that. It could be a mono podcast, where it's just you and a microphone and people listening. That's a great format. And if you've got a lot to say, I think that's a great place to start. The other format could be an interview style. You want to interview people, and it's going to be conversational, much like a radio program where there's many people in a studio having a conversation and people listening in on that. So the first step you need to do is choose your format. Is it going to be conversational in nature? Is it going to have multiple people on it? Is it going to be interview style? Or is it just going to be you speaking into a microphone? Pick your format and move forward to step 2. Step 2 is picking a name. A name is very important, and you don't want to change the name after you've picked it. So pick a name where you can get good social handles and probably get a good URL. So go to GoDaddy.com or some other platform and get that domain and lock in your name to move your podcast forward. It's a big deal. Don't take it lightly. Step 3 is to choose your technologies. Now, this is on the capture side and the distribution side. For me, I prefer the Blue Yeti microphone. It's a simple USB microphone that plugs right into my computer. It's about $100, and it's a great tool. I plug it in. I use GarageBand to capture and to edit. It's free software on my Apple computer. There are lots of great options out there. You can Google and spend a lot of time, but don't overthink this. Get a good microphone and choose a simple software and start moving forward. You're going to get better at the audio capture, and you're going to get better at the editing over time. This part is to really just do it and know that you're going to get better over time. The other side is where you're maybe locked in a little bit more, and that's on the distribution. You need to choose a place to host your podcast audio for iTunes and other distribution channels to pull that audio. Now, I use Libsyn, Libsyn. I think it's a great platform. It's about $7 a month. It's not that very expensive, and it's very powerful and very scalable, and it makes it really easy to distribute it out to the various channels. And so there are lots of options out there. So I use Libsyn, and then I use Squarespace for my website. So I also upload the podcast, and I do show notes there within Squarespace. Squarespace is also a very easy to use website platform, and I use their blog functionality to upload the podcast, embed the Libsyn link. Really easy to use. You can get set up in a matter of hours, and so within a day you can have a podcast platform set up with a website, with a domain name, and all very easy to use within Squarespace. And WordPress has some other great options, and there's some themes out there made for podcasting. So pick your technologies carefully. Know that they can change, and you can flex with it. So don't overthink this step. Just pick some technologies and start moving forward. Step 4. Record your podcast. It's not that complicated. Just do it. Just record a podcast. Even if you don't like it, maybe you're going to record 1 or 2 before you actually release one, but go start recording those podcasts. The more you do, the better you get. They say it takes you about 100 podcasts before you really feel comfortable. That might feel like forever. I'm about 160 podcasts in to podcasting now, and I think that's about right. I think it was about at the 100 mark that I really began feeling comfortable podcasting. I'm new to vlogging. I'm just now getting comfortable with this platform. I'm learning that you just need to just do it. So go and do it. Record your first podcast. If you're doing an interview, schedule it, record it, and give it a shot to distribute it. So record it. Step 5, release it. Don't hold on to it. Don't overthink it. Don't over edit it. Get it out there. Put it out there on iTunes. Promote it through social media. Start letting people find it and consume it and get it out there. You're probably not going to have the size of audience as you might hope from day one. It takes time to build that audience, but start distributing it. And as you begin starting to distribute it, you'll begin to optimize how you distribute that podcast. But get it out there. Don't hold on to it. Push it out. Step 6, promote it. Promote it. You need to get it out there. You've distributed it, and now you need to push it out through social media. You need to send it to your email list. You need to text your friends and family. Let people know that your podcast is out there, and as you promote it, ask them to review it as well. Those reviews will really help you build that audience and grow that audience, and so make sure as you promote it, encourage people to review it as well. Finally, step 7, the last step, is to analyze and optimize. Analyze and optimize. So as you release the podcast, listen to which ones were most popular, which ones did really well. Can you add an intro or an outro, or maybe even a call to action in the middle of your podcast that's going to optimize how people are engaging the podcast, or analyze how you're promoting it, what caught the most traction. So analyze every aspect of your podcast and optimize. Never get too comfortable in your podcast. Always look to improve it. Should you release more podcasts? Are you releasing too many? What is it that's working? What's not working? So analyze and optimize, and keep pressing forward and keep striving to utilize podcasting to further your organizational goals and increase your influence. Thank you so much for listening to this vlog. I hope it was helpful for you. I would love to hear what questions you might have. If you would, comment below, ask any questions about podcasting, or share the things that you're learning. I look forward to continuing the journey with you on this vlog. Thank you so much for watching.